Hey everybody, welcome back to Perry TV. We got today, it's early. Tucker's dropped his first video and we're doing a little fair use uh, check on it, see what he's up to. He's talking about, well, all things that are bad. It's always Israel's fault in Tucker's mind, in my opinion. So let's hear what he has to say for the rest of it here.
This relationship and changes its nature, there's going to be political turmoil in this country. So, no mas. It is really clear. Israel's pursuing what it thinks its own interests are, but those are not the same as our interests. Now, one of the problems with changing that relationship is, well, you're going to have to deal with Israel's agents and advocates in the United States, and there are many of those.
Yeah, he's not using the J word, but he means, those people.
It's about blind support for a nation state called Israel to the...
No, it's not blind support, Mr. Carlson. It's not blind.
24 hours. So the president excitedly announces a ceasefire, a pause in the fighting in a war that cannot result in American victory, but only in further American defeat and degradation, and ultimately in bankruptcy and possibly a nuclear war. So
I think that's a step too far, a nuclear war.
Will appear on Fox News telling you that this is not acceptable. This is a loss. This is cowardice. Here's 83-year-old former General Jack Keane on Fox telling you that this is disappointing, that the killing has paused just for a moment. Here he is.
So there's a lot wrapped up in the deal. My preference would have been to keep the war going as leverage to make that deal. But we are where we are now. And I really do think if the deal blows up, it comes down to Carg Island and forcing either take control of Carg Island and take control of the distribution of oil, or destroy it and force an economic collapse.
I mean, what do you say to something like that?
I don't know. What do you say? That's how wars, that's why you fight wars. It's terrible, but that's why they do it.
It is to take Carg Island. Talk to it.
The Persian people want the bombing to keep going. Because if America walks away, the Persian people will still be ruled by the IRGC. And if the IRGC is still ruling, they'll be suffering. And unfortunately, Tucker, you don't suffer. You're in America where you can say whatever you want.
Anyone who actually has been to Carg Island or understands the geography of the Persian Gulf, how do you take Carg Island? Is General Jack Keane of Fox News the first person ever to think, hey, we should take Carg Island, then we control the commodity flow through the Persian Gulf. That would make us powerful. No, he's not the first person to think of this. Carg Island has actually changed hands quite a few times through history. Various empires have controlled it because geographically it's a critical piece of real estate. And it's extremely hard to control at this point, or once again.
Anyway, he's starting to go on one, he's getting lost now and going on one of his rants, but if they wanted to, they could. But for reasons they want China to have oil, Donald Trump wants things to get better. He knows there's only so much he can do, and that's that. So thanks for watching. I know a lot of people might not like this. That's fine. Let me know what you think. I'm not a shill or anything, but I do show both sides of the coin. Have a great day.